Heads up.
Can it wait?
Need something?
Hold up a sec.
You ready to talk now? I promise it won't take long.
What's on your mind?
This has been nagging at me for a while. I've been waiting for the right moment to talk to you, and I suppose this is as good a time as any. After helping me get Duncan's cure for medtech, I figured I owe you something. And I always pay my debts. Here. I wanted you to have this. I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special. It means a lot to me.
Did you make this yourself?
Do I look like the artistic type to you? My wife Lucy gave this to me right after we met. I told her I was a soldier, and she made it for me. Never could bring myself to tell her the truth. That I was just a hired killer. And the soldier story was the best thing I could come up with. I didn't want to lose her because of what I was.
She ever find out the truth?
No. It doesn't really matter anymore. She died a few years back. We made the mistake of holing up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with ferals. They were on her before I could even fire a shot. Ripped her apart right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms. Maybe it would have been better if we died there with her.
You may have lost your wife, but you saved your son. That counts for something.
Maybe. I don't know anymore. Damn, I miss Lucy. No matter how bad things got, she was always there with a shoulder to lean on. It gave me... Well, it gave me the courage I needed to press ahead. To never give up. When she died, I thought that feeling was gone forever. Then I met you. You have the world's problems on your back, and here you are helping me with mine. Lending me your shoulder like Lucy did. I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
I was hoping what we have together could be more than friendship.
I'm sorry, I'm not ready for something like that right now. I'm gonna have to think about it. I hope that doesn't jeopardize our friendship, but knowing you like I do, I'm betting it won't.
I was hoping what we have together could be more than friendship.
I don't know. I mean, I never thought of us that way. What about your wife? I know she's gone, but you still love her, don't you?
It might be difficult for me, but I think I can make our relationship work.
I can't believe you feel this way about me. I know I was taking a chance dumping all my feelings on the table, but now that I know how you really feel about me, it was definitely worth the risk. For once in my life, everything's going right, and I have you to thank for it. I don't think anyone in the world could ask for a greater gift than that. Thank you.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us, here in Sanctuary, prepared for the... future.
One day, vibrant community. I've seen it.
Załadowałem poprzedni save i jak widać, by mieć bonus z V.A.T.sie, tam 20% do trafienia w głowę, wcale nie trzeba z nim co noc sypiać. Można z nim pozostać na stopie przyjacielskiej. Swoją drogą ta gra zaskakuje. Parada gejów i krowa skacząca po materacu w mieszkaniu.
Hey man, only best friends can share feelings like that with each other.
I aim to keep it that way. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. Taking all that weight off my shoulders makes the journey a little easier, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, it's about time we got back on the road, don't you think?
Następna misja, której się podjąłem, to także zakładka różne i tym razem rozejrzyj się w galerii Pickmana.
The slippery bastard got away before, but Slab won't leave a man breathing after he's hunted our crew.
I heard Pickman skinned Roy alive after he snatched him. Let the rats get at him.
What?
Oh, hell no!
Now it's on.
I've done this hundreds of times. You think you'll be any different?
You're messing with the best. Damn, now he's just starting to have fun.
You better be worth it.
Got it.
Just die.
Nice.
Wrong day to piss me off.
Still kicking? Jesus! Boom, baby! Stubborn, I'll give you that. Get lost him. Only a fucking coward hides.
Sorry, Doc. I don't think this one's gonna make it. The hairs standing straight up. On that.
I got the door open. Let's get... God damn it, I need covering fire. Gunfire. Shit! Lost him. There you are, you little bastard.
That's how we do things around. Kidding. Thing was blown to bits.
Pickman! Hearing shit.
Oh, now it's on.
Think you can hide?
What a waste of time.
Gotta reload sometime, asshole! hell was that? This is bullshit. I tell you, fucking throw it out! Why don't you just die?
Trouble and give up already.
Dildo! Every bone in your body. Why do they always gotta fight back?
All that, right?
Finally got you, Pickman. Thought you could hunt and torture our people to your heart's content? Enjoy killing you. Motherfucker!
Now we're just starting to have fun.
Excuse me.
That was close. Thank you. Those people deserved worse than death.
Why did they want you so badly?
A small disagreement. They objected to my hobby of collecting their heads. Let me repay you.
What did you have in mind?
A gift. Nothing more. If you visit my house again, look deep within my painting, Picnic for Stanley, and you will find my gratitude. You'll need this.
Got it.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are. Now it would appear my target has disappeared.
Oh.
Hey, Hancock.
Look who it is. You heading out again?
You still interested in traveling together?
Be real nice to get the crew back together.
Let's do it.
Done.
Hancock! How's the coolest ghoul in the Commonwealth?
Hey, MacCready. Don't wait up.
Hey.
I take requests.
It's getting dark out there, people. Stay safe. Nothing new to report.
Hancock.
Keep
To
it tuned
think
here.
I ever
Minutemen
doubted
alerts.
you.
Oh, yeah? What kind of doubts?
You kidding me? You look like you'd fallen out of the vault that day. I thought I'd see you picking your teeth out of the gutter by sunup. It's just real rare these days. Find someone who's not willing to take things the way they're handed to them. Too many good folks not willing to get their hands dirty. And too many assholes taking advantage of it. Look at what happened to Diamond City. Before McDonough took over, it was a half-decent place to live. A little stricter than I usually go for, but not terrible. I thought he and I had a pretty happy childhood. But then he decides he's gonna try and get elected with his anti-ghoul crusade. mankind for McDonough. Before you know it, you got families with kids lining up to drag folks they call neighbor out of their homes and throw them to the ruins.
You and McDonough knew each other as kids?
Oh yeah. Guy's my brother. Grew up together in a little shack on the waterfront. Guy was the standard big brother. Entitled, punchy, liked to shove rotten potatoes down my shirt and slap my back. But I never thought he'd be capable of something like what they did to those ghouls.
Why did McDonough campaign against the ghouls?
Because he thought he could win. There'd always been a pretty clear divide between the folks living in the stands and those down on the field. I'm not convinced they didn't do it just to improve their view. I remember storming into his office above the stands after the inauguration speech. He was just standing there, staring out the window, watching as the city turned on the ghouls. He didn't even look at me. Just said, "I did it, John. It's finally mine." Should have killed him right there, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Instead, I pleaded with him, begged him to call it off. He said he couldn't. He had nothing against the ghouls. He was just carrying out the will of the people. And he couldn't betray the voters. And then he smiled. That hideous fucking mile-long smile. He never smiled like that when we were kids. I didn't even recognize him.
What do you mean you didn't recognize him?
I don't know. Just didn't seem like the guy I grew up with. When I'd first heard the rumors he'd been swapped for a synth, thinking back on that night, I thought it made a lot of sense. But now, I don't know. I don't think I buy it. I've seen him since then, and there's no way they copied him that perfectly. Even got his tight-ass walk. But at the time, I just needed to get the hell away from him. Him and that whole damn city.
McDonough was right. He only gave the people what they wanted.
Ghouls had been living just fine in Diamond City until he showed up. You really think he's not to blame? I still wasn't a ghoul at this point, so I didn't have to leave, but I couldn't bring myself to stay in that cesspool after that. I'd been sneaking off the Good Neighbor for years to get decent chems, so I knew the safe routes. I managed to track down a couple of the families, lead them there, but most couldn't get used to the Good Neighbor lifestyle. I brought them food for a couple of weeks, but after a while, they just disappeared. Folks in Diamond City signed their death warrants, and all the good people were willing to just sit by and watch. I felt like I was the only one who saw how screwed up things truly were, who couldn't just pretend things were fine. Still feel that way. Or I did. Until I met you. I know I run my mouth, but having someone who sees the world for what it is, and is willing to do something about it, it's meant a lot to me. I feel damn lucky to have you as a friend.
And that's what we are? Friends?
And that ain't a term I toss around lightly. Well, thanks for hearing.
And that's what we are? Friends?
Well, now that you mention it, I have been having slightly more impure thoughts than usual. Maybe we'll get to, act on those. But I guess we should probably head out, huh? After you.
Hey.
I take requests.
Hancock.
You know, when I hired you to scout out Pickman Gallery, I wasn't expecting you to take me there. Ah, well. Job's done.